NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Los Angeles Rams and the Washington football team. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First carry for Raheem Mostert. Pretty nice move, but not a ton of space there. They stop him shy of the 25. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's 2nd down.
3-yard pickup.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
On 2nd down, Mostert. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
We knew both of these safeties were good in run support, but how about the play we just saw there? How about that closing speed? Able to get to the outside part of the field and turn that play into a loss.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10.
Their own 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now the former Notre Damer, this is C.J. Procise, and he stopped immediately there. Tackle there by Leighton Vander Esch.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike. We ain't giving him nothing to do. Kill.
From the shotgun, Wilson. It's complete to Brown, right side. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary.
And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Javon Kinlaw in there to get him for a loss of 3, and it will be 4th down. Now Jordan Berry on to kick this one away.
Berry in punt formation.
And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked.
Go to something else.
And maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now Prescott. He'll get this into the hands of Mostert. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
Complete to Raheem Mostert. A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and inches.
Third and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. On the carry, it's Bud. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
Tyson Alu.
They'll give him a yard on the play, and it'll give him a fresh set of downs.
First down, Rams.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. To throw is Prescott. Eluding the pressure right. And he slings one that's incomplete. Deebo Samuel was the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Prescott from the gun. That's caught by his running back, Raheem Mostert. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 11 yards there, 1st down.
On the play.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up the 1st down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover it before he gets going.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
I think there he had to come off of his primary receiver in a big way, just trying to get it to a secondary guy, unable to get that play completed.
Checked down, but didn't even have enough time to do that. Incomplete. Man open, that's Kiki QT, complete. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk-reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got the step on him. Now it's just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. And is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked up by Steven Nelson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They're trying to resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster. 5 interceptions in that loss, and another pick there.
I played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, I'll take him, I'll fix him. The very next game, he started out the exact same way. The head coach turned to the offense coordinator and said, he's yours from now on. Someone has to take responsibility and work with him and try and get him settled.
They went 3 and out on their first drive. Things already looking better here. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Procise. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
Procise, the ball carrier.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Got his man. That's Tyrell Williams.
Complete to
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tougher, guys trying to get to the football.
He hits his running back, pro size. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a first down.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
We're scoreless after one.
quarter with no score.
Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line.
Tackle made at the 47.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
8 yards to go.
Here's Wilson. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the first down. Well, the screen gets 7, but it's not enough, and it'll be 4th down.
And 1.
They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. Flush to his right. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Well, he went on the move there and started rolling out. I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly. Intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
Now a pass, and it's complete to QT. 20, 10, touchdown, L.A.
Prescott's pass complete.
Kiki QT, his first touchdown on the year. And the Rams strike quickly here for 6 points. After a fairly uneventful first quarter, that last play, that'll make a few highlight clips.
It certainly will, and you're exactly right. The first quarter almost felt like a feeling out process, didn't it? Both teams, okay, what are we going to do? Looks like they've ramped things up just a little bit to start the second quarter.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
Will take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Hey, 0, 0, 0. 55. Right there in the middle. 55. Record. Gotta go in and out. Let's go. 55. I'm coming.
To throw again, Wilson. And open left side is Brown. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
From the gun, it's Wilson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 39.
Baby.
And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown.
We constantly talk about defenders having great vision and being able to see plays unfold and make their own plays. But you also have to have good feel as well, because you can't see everything out there. See the play unfold, feel what's going on, and then get to the right spot and make your own play. And in this case, it turned out to be a highlight one.
And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Rams 14, Washington nothing.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And fresh off the pick six, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
It all comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
Deep in there, right? That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
4 yards.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
It's caught on the right side, Williams. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2. That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. This is Carson. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
The ball carrier.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 34-yard line.
First and 10 at the 30.
2 minutes to play first half. It's 14-0. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business.
And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 35. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, See if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time.
That's
what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
At the 45-yard line.
To throw again on second down, Prescott. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
And, partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Got his target, Samuel. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Instead of a 3rd and 1 run, they go pass and they get 12 yards out of it. Prescott on first down. Taking a shot for Samuel. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. Here's 1st and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime.
No.
Here's Mostert. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll run with Mostert, and he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. Raheem Mostert with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Rams add on to their lead.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow, because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you get this last drive here. You get the ball to start the second half. Try and go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing is Wilson. Going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Another try after the first down sack. Wilson over the middle here to Brown. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 37. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Mike 5-5, Mike 55, Mike 5-5. Get that quarterback. Go. Get that quarterback, D-line. Get that.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
Intended for Terry McLaurin. Incomplete. A.J. Terrell on the coverage.
So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1.
A 54-yard attempt.
He had the distance, but it's no good. Wide to the right, and this score will stay right where it is. And that's the risk of the long field goal miss here at this stage of the second quarter. You give up great field position.
And that gives them one more opportunity to make something happen and something big. And we've seen crazy stuff happen at the end of halves.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Don't get nervous. Check 4, check 4. Hey, alert 3, alert 3. Check. Look left. Check. Reload. Check.
From the 29, Wilson slings this deep for McLaurin. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Double count right here, double count. Hey, 0, 12. Check. 25, check 25.
On 3rd down, it's Carson, and he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. Here's Jordan Berry now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. This will be fielded at the 17. It'll go as a 50-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10.
23-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
And how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion.
The 28-yard line.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Prescott now. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 15 yards on the play. First down. Throwing. Prescott. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Tyson Alualu busting through to get him for a loss of 6. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Switch. Tight go.
Mostert finding some room at midfield. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. An extra man in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down. Prescott to throw it. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. It's a 7-yard gain and good enough to move the chains. Here's Prescott. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Complete.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 40-yard line.
Looking to throw. Prescott. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
Completes it to Samuel. Bring it! Touchdown, L.A.
Prescott.
Deebo Samuel, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Rams add on to their lead.
Lining up for the
great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. On the right side, open is Gesicki. That catch good for only a couple.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
On second down, it's Carson. And the Rams defense gets to him again behind the line of scrimmage. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. Third down and 9.
14, fight it. Run now. Check, 55, Mike. Here we go.
From the shotgun, Wilson. Throwing right, and that's complete. 30, the 20. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Mike Gesicki, his third touchdown now on the year. And Washington able to cut into that deficit. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From the 6. And he's going to be out of bounds. Here's the run back. Will leave him shy of the 20-yard line.
On the return, the Rams take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down.
Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. Past the 20. Touchdown, L.A.
Prescott's pass.
3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Rams tack on to their advantage.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Lutz will look to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Rams 35, Washington 7. Will Lutz set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he's going to be out of bounds here as his guys will have it to start the 4th. This time has run out on quarter number 3.
Washington 7.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
On the carry.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard.
They run again with Carson.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right. It might go to them in this game.
I like that. MVU. Well done.
Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. He's up to 88 yards receiving in the ballgame now, and he's got a first down.
The 40-yard line.
Now it's Wilson. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
On second down now, it's Carson. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 16 yards, a first down.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping it to himself and saying, okay, it's something to build on, and a positive comes out of a bad game because those are going to happen from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready to go in the future. But that run right there, that's what they were looking for.
They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. 1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Up, up. 55. Check, 55. Mike. All day, baby. All day, all day, baby. All day. One flip, one flip. Roy, Roy, Roy. Roy, Roy, Roy. 12, 12. Check, 55 to Mike. Check, 55 to Mike.
On 2nd and 9, Wilson. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. DeMarcus Lawrence. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Washington on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and 19.
Watch the twist.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson. And that is incomplete.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
Now the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. DeMarcus Lawrence. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run, and that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
Patrick Onwuasor up to make the tackle.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's Mostert, toss left side. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
It's a loss of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Now Prescott. That's going to be caught by Samuel. 20. And he almost made it, but just short. Finally out of bounds, right down around the goal line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll come out in the pistol.
Let's go, defense. He's checking, he's checking.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Back to the running game with Mostert. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Even though they've got this big advantage, Charles, they are not taking their foot off the gas pedal right now.
Well, I think what we're seeing is the result of all their great preparation and great practice time during the week. And even though it seems like this is a great chance to pull people back and maybe, not try and score a few more times, they don't want to do that. I think they're enjoying what they're seeing, the collective effort, and they want to play it all the way out.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
On 1st down, Wilson. They'll roll him out right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
And he'll lose yardage here, back to the 15. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 15-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
And he is going to have a Rams 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a 1st down.
1st down, Los Angeles.
Well, Prescott here to throw. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
It's a gain of 6.
You ready for a Captain Obvious comment?
Let's go. Go with it, please.
He had the 5 picks last week. He's got to be much more pleased. Just the 1 interception. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
And not only is he pleased, his entire team is. Because throwing those 5 interceptions affects everyone. That's extra work for your defense and not enough possessions for your offense. He's flipped that ratio around in this game.
On 1st down, they go with Mostert again. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. Now Prescott. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5.
Today's final score, Rams 42,